It starts with a quick, easy homemade dressing, which starts with real mayonnaise, not the salad dressing. You could use the light mayonnaise, though. Then we're doing a couple tablespoons of sugar. So this has got kind of the sweet and sour thing going on, because the sugar is the sweet, and now we're going to do a couple tablespoons of red wine vinegar. I'm just going to kind of eyeball it. And some salt and pepper, so it's really an easy homemade dressing. All right, so now I'm going to use a whisk and whisk that together. So did you do any reading this weekend? You did, Ann? Well, I want everybody to go pick up or load on your Kindle or your Nook our latest book club book. We're reading a great book, and then we're going to get together for a book club meeting later this summer. So you've got plenty of time. We just have announced the book club book. So our book club meetings are so fun. We've got a brand new sponsor, the Bottle Room in Swamico, and it's a beautiful place. They put out some great hors d'oeuvres and munchies. We gather to talk about the book, have some beverages. We may even be able to do it outside this summer. They've got an outside area. So the book we're reading is by Sue Monk Kidd. She is probably best known for her book, A Secret Life of Bees, which then later became a movie. Fantastic book. Well, she's got a new book out. It's called The Invention of Wings, and it is getting rave reviews. So go get the book, read along with us. And no rush, you've got plenty of time, and then we'll be announcing more details on our book club meeting, which is going to be in July. So it's just great fun, It's fun to especially dive into a book in the summer where you can read at the park or on your porch or, at the beach, whatever. Okay, so our dressing is made, and now I'm going to get to work on the broccoli. They actually can have this already done for you, but I think if you've got the time, it's so easy. And the stems of the broccoli, this is really actually great to shred into a coleslaw, or it's great to make like a cream of broccoli soup, so you don't need to throw it out. You can certainly buy the florets already cut for you, but it's quite a bit cheaper, and if you've got the time, this is it's not like cutting a pineapple. It's pretty easy breezy to do. So I'm just going to cut these. The recipe calls for about 5 cups of the broccoli florets. Of course, you've washed and dried them, so we're just going to throw them in here. Big week for Ireland. It is her birthday this week. She's going to be 15. She's not only out of school, I know, uh-oh. But she has a big birthday coming up this week, so where did the time go? I cannot believe it. What am I getting for her? Well, if I told you, then she'd know. Ann says she's sleeping. She probably is. No, she's not a late sleeper, though. She's my early riser. And she watches the show, and if we're ever making anything really good, especially desserts, she's like, why didn't you bring me home any, Mom? So, honey, if you're watching, the dishwasher needs unloading. And there's a load of laundry or two, too. You come in from the cottage and you get in late, and it's like unpacking is a whole other thing. Ireland is very crafty. She loves to craft, so she said today, I want to do some summer crafts, so I think we're going to be going to one of those craft stores today. She's, yeah, Ann said she takes after Bob. Well, he likes to tinker in his garage. I don't know how crafty he is, but she's always been into, she can spend hours doing little fun projects. Her latest one, the new thing is crafting with duct tape. Do you know about this? Yeah. It's like, who knew duct tape came in all these different colors, and She does some amazing things. She did a wallet out of duct tape and pens, and I'm like, how in the world did you do that? Okay, so there you go. That's about 5 cups. This makes a nice big batch, and the extras actually, Bob loves to take the salad in his lunch. As I mentioned, he's a broccoli guy. So if you've got extra leftovers, it's a good thing. And if you've got a lot of people over, just, you know, this is a real easy recipe to double or triple the batch. So in goes our broccoli with this great dressing that was mayonnaise, a little red wine vinegar, a little sugar, and salt and pepper. It's a very easy dressing. And it doesn't look like a ton of dressing, but like coleslaw, it really does go a long way. And after this refrigerates, you'll have plenty of dressing. Don't worry about that. This is one of those salads that really is great to make for sure several hours before or the night before. That flavor. Some salads, like pasta salads, I don't like to do too much in advance. If you don't need to make it in advance. This is one of those. It's like coleslaw. Really, in the refrigerator overnight is when it's peak. Okay, so now we start adding some fun ingredients. I mentioned sunflower seeds. Anne's pretty excited about this. I love sunflower seeds. These are just shelled, roasted sunflower seeds. They add some crunch. They make the salad fun. I've got some diced red onion, which really looks pretty in the salad, gives that nice onion flavor. Cooked crumbled bacon. So if you're making bacon on a Sunday, make a few extra pieces, or you can just buy it these days already, you know, cooked and crumbled for you, which makes it easy. 1 cup of shredded cheddar cheese. We love our Springside Dairy shredded cheddar cheese, sponsor of the show, wonderful cheese. And here's another fun ingredient. 1 cup of dried cranberries, or you could use wonderful dried Door County cherries. Either one will work. We're going to be doing some recipes with Door County cherries in just a little bit. So you really just mix this around and then get it into the fridge and let it refrigerate at least for a few hours, or better yet, like the day ahead, overnight. Do a dressing check though before you serve it. I say that with all of my make-ahead salads. See if it might need a little bit more mayo, maybe a splash of red wine vinegar or 2 before you serve it. And there you go. My broccoli bacon salad. I like to serve this. This is a staple at our house in the summer with brats and burgers. Everyone loves it. If you need to bring a dish to pass, this is a great salad to bring. Something a little bit different. Very, very easy to throw together. You don't have to peel potatoes. You don't have to cook potatoes. You can buy the broccoli florets already cut up for you, even to make it even easier. And I love the fact that it's got the bacon in there for the salty and then the dried cranberries for the sweet. It is delicious. Recipe's on the website, by the way. Or you can also pick up this recipe at Super Ron's in Pulaski. They're going to be actually, they've got some of my recipes there. So if you're in Pulaski, wonderful local grocery store there, swing on by and say, hey, I'm looking for Amy's recipes, and they'll have them there for you. Coming up, more fun with fruits and veggies. We are going to make a blueberry smoothie that's super duper good for you. Perfect one of those hot days when the kids are craving something sweet and cold, and it's very, very healthy. Plus tips on how to get that all those gardening tools organized. 'Tis the season to get out and do some gardening. And later, a wonderful homemade barbecue sauce and those cherry chicken salad wrap sandwiches I mentioned. So stay with us. We'll be back.